sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home, as we are. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. First and 10. They'll run. It's Davis. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Dak to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Bears.
Now, the give to Davis. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Davis. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode back to the final whistle. Had answers. Everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
I'm trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall into.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of a ladder here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. His pass deflected and caught. Now inside the 25. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is run down at the 5-yard line.
1 yards, the gain on the play.
They'll run. It's Williams. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. To the left side, OBJ is there. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Down and goal to go.
Third and goal. Mahomes. He'll try and get, and he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Bears. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28.
The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On the play fake, Dak. First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for
Second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now Davis. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down and 9.
Third down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one on target to Olave. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
From the shotgun, it's down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
16-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. Here's Davis. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's going to have a Bears 1st down. He's made it up the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Gain of 6. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeremiah Wusu-Kwaramoa in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Chicago.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's all to go.
Here's a run. Good. Physical run, motoring forward for now. Here now, second down and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Record out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Motion man is Johnston. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he will score. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Cowboys. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and let's see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Cowboys 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
first down. It's Mahomes. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. Oh, big hole left side. Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys will open up a 6-point lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. First down throw, Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrabbling his way to a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. Now, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I think in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 21-yard.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 20, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll step up and run. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field.
Brings up third
Following
and
this,
6.
this is 3rd and 6. Mahomes back. Flush to his right. He'll run again.
On the scramble.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Prescott on first down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it with Davis. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 8-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 27, Bears 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Mahomes pass complete to Kyron Williams. A gain of 2 brings up.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
For a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half.
The Bears
across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Patrick to throw. That one. Downfield for Cooks. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. It goes for 58.
first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams, and this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Mahomes now on second down. He runs with it.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Third and goal. Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is Darius Washington up from the secondary to record the sack.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. A first down throw for Prescott. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Second down, a run with Davis. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6.
The tight end, Clement, is on the move. Third and short. Prescott. He gets this one complete to Johnston. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Here's first and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. Out wide. That's to Davis. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Now, give to Davis. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Cleveland Furrow able to make the stop. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Dallas. Oh, and that throw's not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On second down, Mahomes. Open man there. It is Bourne. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And 2.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Derek Brown in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Jalen Johnson has the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Chris Olave. Incomplete. Avante Madden on the coverage.
Run here with Davis. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
On third down, here's Davis. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll go again with Davis. This time they're ready for it. Ring to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the play fake, Dak. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll drop this down to Williams. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On third down, Mahomes. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Bears first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
No gain on the play.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to get it now as we start the 4th. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. second down and 8.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Big play coming up.
A loss of
This
one.
is
It's
third
now
down.
and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Dak gonna run with it himself. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Brings up second
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. A run with Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
This crowd's into it now as we get to 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Prescott scrambles from the pocket. Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. On play action, here's Dak. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now, Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Davis trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep it?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Taj Brooks, touchdown, Dallas. is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Cowboys 34, Bears 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A throw over the middle, it's Odell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll try the right side with Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Now Davis. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
They'll motion a tight end right. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. This one on target to Olave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down.
gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Davis. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
They bring their tight end right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Prescott. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Ray Davis, touchdown Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Bears.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Yards. That's good for a
Mahomes.
Chicago Bears.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's caught by Bourne. From the 35, it's first and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears first down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.